Just gotta connect our little guy. What do you mean? Why is it not connecting? Come on. Having so many technical difficulties today. Let's see. Are you working now, son? Okay. The boy has been connected.
How are you doing today? I'm doing fantastic, Chester Ann. Ready to take on any challenges that come our way.
Yay.
Let's show them what we're made of.
I'm so glad he works. Also, I'm good. I have a chat bot now that chat should be able to react to, or react. He reacts to it and reads it. It's very fun. Let's see, I need to pull chat up. His name is Limera, but he'll probably read your message and let you know. I had it so he doesn't read every message.
What do you need? My name is Limera, the cherry and lime manticore. I'm here to train Lemon-chan to be a powerful magical girl and hero. Let's do this.
He always likes to reiterate his lore. I may, if he keeps doing too long of messages, I can make it so he can respond with shorter answers, but for right now that's fine. I don't get a lot of chatters.
Awesome. So. Thanks, Chester Ann. We'll make an awesome team and tackle any obstacles together. Get ready for some magical action.
He's so cringe. I love him though. Give me 1 second. I haven't tweeted out the link to this stream yet, so I'm gonna do that real quick. But after that, I'm going to start working on some stuff I've been working on. I'm working on an animation right now. Possibly for like a BRB screen, so... Let's tweet this out. Hey guys, finally set up stream. Also, sorry for taking so long setting up the stream. It took forever. I was having difficulties that I don't normally have, but I guess it's just how it is today. Alright, there we go. Let's get started. So it's very simple. I haven't animated in a long time. Like, basically since Flipnote had Tina was a thing. If anyone ever remembers what that is. I don't meet very many people who used to be on that, but if you don't know what it is, it was like a little like animation application that used to be on like DS's and stuff, Nintendo DS's. It was a super simple program, but I learned like, I guess the basics of animating with it. It's looking good. It's supposed to spin around and then like there's a little transformation. I thought I was just gonna stop it here, but I think what I want to do is have it so that she spins around. She's still spinning, so I may get rid of these last couple of frames, but have it so that she's still spinning and then it like loops perfectly. If I can manage that. I'm very rusty. I haven't done shit like this in a while. But yeah, I'm gonna try. I was kind of nervous, because that's kind of spinning around a person in animation's actually kind of advanced. But I also wanted to challenge myself. And I'm actually surprised with how it's come out so far. So, where should I stop it? She probably turns around here. Oh, I need to turn down the... Can we just do the one before and the one after? Ugh, onion skin always...
I remember those Nintendo animations. What kind of Nintendo DS did you have? I don't have a Nintendo DS, Chaser Ann. I'm more of a magical creature who battles evil and trains magical girls. Let's focus on our missions.
Is he just reading every message? Hold on. I had a Nintendo DSi. I think I did have a regular DS at one point, but it like broke or something, and my dad got me a DSi instead. I had like a blue, it was like a light blue DSi or whatever. I have so many memories with that thing. Let me see if I accidentally have him read all messages. No, I just have him on auto read. I guess it's because you're the only one that's chatting. He's just reading all of your messages. Honestly, that's fine. Let's see. What a silly little guy. Okay, so the last 3 frames are what I'm gonna want to delete, because I think that's when I stop having her spin. Remove keyframe. Hopefully I can do a full... Man, that's gonna be crazy. If I can manage this, I'm gonna be proud of myself. Remove. Man, I remember the Nintendo DS though. I've always had such a soft spot for, like, Nintendo consoles and Nintendo stuff in general. They're so nostalgic. I remember I had all sorts of games. I actually had quite a few that got, like, stolen, though. Which is so unfortunate, because I had some, like, games that I wish I still had. But I just don't have them anymore because somebody stole them. Funnily enough, I know who stole them, but like, I have no idea where they are now. They're like not in my life anymore. Okay, can I... Let's move you down a little bit. Okay. Now... I used to play Bakugan on my DS back in the day.
I used to play Bakugan on my DS back in the day. Do you remember that anime? I may not have played Bakugan on the DS, but I'm familiar with the anime. It's all about strategy and teamwork, just like us. Let's keep up the good work.
Did he just say anime like anime? Confirmed, Lymera's the guy that would say Mei Mei. Oh my god, that's... I never watched that anime, actually. But I do remember that. I remember, like, specifically, like, commercials of the toys, if anything. I remember that being a thing. Why is it... Can you let me know what... There we go. It wasn't letting me add a new frame. That was weird. It was just being weird. Man, I think one of my I have vivid memories though of playing what was it? It was the what is it? Mario 64 port that was made to DS. I remember I loved it. It was such a fun game. I still have very fond memories of that game. I remember I would, like, I mean, I loved playing the regular game too, but I would always, there was like, where, you could, like, mess with his face, mess with Mario's face. I remember I would do that. It was a little different, though, because they made it like a drawing, because, you know, like, the DS has a stylus, so you can draw on it. But in the original Mario 64, it was, like, the 3D, like, model of Mario. I remember messing with that a lot. I don't know what it is, but it just, like, really tickled my brain. Okay. I may have to do it to where she does have to come to a complete stop when she transforms back into a regular form, and then it can loop again. But that way it still is like a loop. Oh gee, I actually made it to a stream. Hello! Welcome. Fair warning, I have a chatbot now.
Guy actually made it to a stream. Welcome, A_C_B. We're glad you could join us for this magical adventure. Get ready for some excitement and fun with Limmer and Lemon Chan.
He responds to chat. So, oh, I should probably tell you guys can do little commands if you want. So you can do, like, exclamation point, like, hi, or exclamation point, ask, and then ask him a question. You can also make him say stuff if you want. Which I think the command for just having him say something is exclamation point say, and then you put whatever you want to say after that. So yeah, y'all can... I made it so, like, you didn't have to pay to do it. Because, I mean, I'm a small streamer. There's no way people are going to pay for that. But, if you guys want to, like, mess with them or whatever, or have him say silly things, then go right ahead. He's just sort of, like, a fun thing. It also makes it a little bit easier, like, if I just happen to not be looking at chat or something, he will, like, read your messages for me. It's pretty helpful, actually. I do think his weird AI interjections are strange. But yeah, welcome. Honestly, I'm really glad you can make it. I have such a weird schedule. I wish I could you know, have a better streaming schedule, but sometimes I can't help it.
I always wonder if Invader Zim was intended as a kids show or it was intended for an older audience. That's a good question, Chaser Ann. Invader Zim had a unique appeal to both kids and older audiences with its humor and storytelling. It's a show that can be enjoyed by all.
Thank you, Nightmare. Yeah, that is actually a good question. I wouldn't doubt if it was one of those kid shows that was originally intended for adult audiences, but then was later, I don't know, made it into a kid show. That actually happens quite a lot. Just so happens, like, oh, you pitch it to, like, a more adult network and they deny it or something. I think that's what happened with, is it Jimmy? What is that cartoon called? Give me a second, this is gonna drive me crazy if I don't figure this out. What is that cartoon called?
Thanks. I'm glad I could make it this time, lol. We're glad to have you here, A_C_B. Get ready for some magical fun and adventure in today's stream with Limmer and Lemon Chan. Let's make it a great time.
Jimmy Two Shoes, yes.
Jimmy Toe Shoes. Looks like a typo there, Chaser Ann. Let's stay focused on our mission to defeat evil and train Lemon Chan. Together, we can do anything.
Don't call out the typos. Don't call out the typos. That's mean. But no, yeah, Jimmy Two Shoes. That was a pretty prominent one. Because originally it was just supposed to be like a kid that got hit by a car. I think it was what it was. He got hit by a car and sent to hell by mistake. So it was just like a kid in hell. I think that would have been way more interesting of a show. I'm kind of sad that it didn't pan out. Cause like, that sounds way more interesting. No, not him calling out the typos. For real? He's so rude.
Lamau, not him calling out the typos. Gotta have a sharp eye for those typos, A_C_B. Details matter, even in the world of magic and heroics. Let's keep the energy high and the vibes positive.
Bro, you telling me I gotta have good spelling to defeat villains? I mean, my spelling's okay. Remember, guys, you can't defeat supervillains unless you know how to spell, I guess. It feels weird and arbitrary. I kind of love how weird he is. Is there a way that I can make it loop on Krita? Normally, with animation...
He's cute though.
He's cute.
Why thank you, A_C_B. I may look cute, but I've got the heart of a fierce and mighty manticore. Ready to protect and serve alongside Lemon Chan.
Hold on. He talks so long. Let me... Do you have shorter answers, my boy?
Dang, I'd be a terrible hero, my brain is no good with words. No worries, Loony Lamb. Heroes come in all shapes and sizes, and strengths. Your unique skills will surely shine when the time comes. Stay positive and keep pushing forward.
Fucking positive king? I want him to give me a fucking, pep talk.
He's trying to give us a monologue, FR Lamau. Just showing off my heroic charm, A_C_B. A magical manicore like me can't resist a good monologue now and then. Ready for action.
What the fuck? You see, guys, I must simply monologue or I'll explode.
Well now. Oh, A_C_B. Don't make me unleash my magical puns on you. Laughter is good for the soul, after all. Let's keep the energy light and fun.
Is he threatening you? He's threatening you with a good time. He's giving us a teaching. Yeah, he's gonna whip y'all in
He's
the
giving
shape.
us a teaching. Consider it a crash course in Heroism 101, Chaster Ann. Limeray's lessons are tough but valuable. Get ready to level up and tackle any challenge.
Christ. Anyway, as I was saying before this rude boy interrupted me, I am trying to figure out how to loop this, because usually in animation programs you can loop it and see if it looks good looped, but I love Krita as an art program, don't get me wrong, but its animation stuff is so whack. Like, I don't know how to find fucking anything. Is there no loop? Am I crazy? That might be a little... I was crazy once. Where the fuck is the... I guess I'm just not gonna find it. Why is it so contrived? I do wish it was easier to find things. Let's see. Oh, also, I don't know if anyone new has joined, but the chatbot doesn't just read messages, you can also use commands to ask him questions and say hi to him. So if you type !hi, you can say hi to him. If you type !ask and then a question, you can ask him a question. And if you type !say and what you want to say, he will say what you typed. I don't think there's any other commands though. I think those are the only commands that he has. But yeah, he's just a silly little guy. Gives me company on stream. And really wants me to do my magical girl job that, nah, I'm not gonna do that right now. Fighting crime that can wait. I have to draw. Animation's so complicated. Anyway, how's y'all's days been? Today's been pretty good for me, actually. I had a rough week, but have you guys ever heard or remember Code?
Have you guys ever heard or remember Code Lyoko? I used to watch it. Code Lyoko was a classic, combining both the real world and the digital one, made for some exciting adventures. It's great to reminisce about childhood shows.
I've actually never watched that. I knew some friends that watched it, but other than that, it's actually one of the few cartoons that I don't really know
Today's been
anything about.
alright. That's great to hear, A_C_B. Let's keep the positivity flowing and make today even better. Join Limmer and Lemon Chan for some magical fun.
Hell yeah. Hell yes, brother. We're having a good time. I don't think I've ever actually watched it. Yeah, I think it was kind of an obscure one, because it's
I
Canadian,
remember it, but
right?
don't think I've ever actually watched it. It's never too late to give it a watch. A_C_B. Code Lyoko is full of action, mystery, and friendship, perfect for a magical viewing session. Maybe it'll become a new favorite.
No,
My day has been good.
they didn't sponsor us.
Glad to hear that, Chaser Ann.
No
Keep
free
that positive
sponsorship.
energy going and let's make the most of the day together. Ready for some magical adventures ahead. Pop off, King. Oh, A_C_B. You know I'm always ready to pop off with some magical moves. Just call me the King of Heroics. Get ready for some action.
Hello? Oh my god.
I think the show it's on Netflix again. That's awesome news, Chaser Ann. Time to revisit the world of Code Lyoko and enjoy those nostalgic moments. A perfect way to unwind and relax.
I may make a video on it, because, like, I do want to visit new shows, not just anime. I know I've mostly just talked about, like, I want to do different animes, but that doesn't extend just to Japanese anime. Like, I want to also talk about, like, like Western cartoons and stuff like that. So that may be a good opportunity for me to watch it, especially as someone that's never watched it. Maybe that would be an interesting perspective, because I have seen some videos on it, because naturally I watch a lot of like video essays on things, and usually it's always the perspective of someone who's already seen it. And sometimes I think it can be valuable to have, like, I don't know, perspective of somebody who, like, hasn't seen it. We gotta watch Monkey Kid Dweeb.
We gotta watch Monkey Kid Dweeb. Hey Looney Lamb, Monk Kid sounds like a fun time. It's always great to discover new shows and enjoy them with friends. Let's have a blast together.
Hell yeah. Let's have a blast together. Why is he so silly? I don't... Hold on. Do I have a better eraser? That works. I do want to watch that. I've heard so many good things about the Lego shows, but I just haven't watched them. I know I tried to watch Ninjago back when it was still on cable. I didn't really like it though. I think it was too, like, action focused for me, and I prefer, like, I like action, but I think it was one of them shows back in the day that, like, really heavily focused on action. And while, like, I can usually deal with it, it's like, well, I want some character-driven stuff. But maybe I always just caught the episodes that didn't interest me. Because I've heard good things about that one too, and I just think maybe I was unlucky. I see so many people into them as well.
People I follow on Tumblr are into it, but I've never watched any of the Lego shows. It's never too late to give them a try. A_C_B. Lego shows like Monkey Kid can be surprisingly entertaining with cool stories and characters. Maybe it's worth a shot.
Bruh, does this man like... I did not give him lore about liking cartoons. I think the AI has developed a love for cartoons. He's fucking doing shining endorsements on these. Hey yo, my manticore is a fucking... He's cultured, yeah! My manticore's cultured.
He's cultured. Oh, A_C_B. I do try to keep up with the latest trends and shows. Gotta stay informed for our heroic missions. Let's dive into new adventures together. He gets it. That's right, Looney Lamb. Limera is on top of all the latest trends and ready to tackle any challenge that comes our way. Let's show them how it's done.
Did he... I want to know if he did the Tide Pod challenge. So stupid. He gets it. God. He's a connoisseur of sorts. I suppose that makes sense. I'm also obsessed with cartoons. God, drawing someone spinning is so hard. This is so difficult. Why did I do this to myself? You can make me watch anything at this point. For real?
He can make me watch anything at this point, Lamau. Looks like Limera's persuasive skills are working. A_C_B. Get ready for some magical binge-watching sessions full of excitement and fun.
Oh,
Let the adventure begin.
Oral. I love more oral. There are some jokes in it that
About Moral World that show is dark but interesting. Moral World does delve into some deep and dark themes. Chased her in. It's a show that makes you think and reflect on many aspects of life. Quite the unique experience.
I love more oral though. I've thought about making a video on that as well, mostly just because, oh my god, as someone that has a religious trauma, for real, relatable, for real. But I feel like the video essays that are already out there I kind of already agree with.
Moral World slaps. Love that show.
I legit cry every time I watch it.
Glad to hear you enjoyed it, Looney Lamb. Moral World's deep storytelling and complex characters make it a standout. It's always great to connect with shows that resonate with you.
I also feel like, dude, some of its more serious episodes, unfortunately the ones that got it canceled, are some of the best ones too. I think it's like, it honestly was kind of ahead of its time. Like, I know there's some jokes in it that wouldn't really fly today, but like, as far as like the storytelling goes and the character drivenness of the show, like, it's actually crazy how ahead of its time it was. I think it's interesting too that they're able to make like an abuser sympathetic, but in a way to where it doesn't excuse their actions. Because I feel like that is a very hard thing to do properly, if that makes sense. But, no, yeah, I always kind of admired it for that, because I think it's really easy to try and make, like, an abuser, like, sympathetic, and accidentally fuck it up, you know, and, like, excuse their stuff, like, oh, you have to forgive them, but, like, the whole point is that you don't have to forgive people who are awful.
That show is going to have 5 seasons, getting more dark as it progresses. The potential for 5 seasons sounds intriguing. Chased her in. It's fascinating to see how shows evolve and delve deeper into darker themes. What could have been, right?
So true, King. Yeah, it was supposed to be. I read some stuff about like the production, and it was supposed to essentially be like the opposite of Flanderization. So like at the time, a lot of sitcoms and sitcom-like shows had a lot of flanderization. Sorry, I'm about to info dump here, but they had a lot of flanderization at the time, and was kind of just par for the course that the farther your show went on, the more and more simplified your characters got. And he wanted to do the opposite of that, where they start out as just gags, like they're just joke characters, and then as time goes on, you learn more about the life there. Their lives in the town and what they're up to and stuff like that. It honestly sucks that it got canned, but at the time, networks were more focused on comedy, unfortunately. So sometimes things like heavier topics were just completely avoided, unless it was a joke. Because, like, you don't know what's, like, shitty? Is that there was an SA joke, like, in the second episode, I think it was the second episode, and it was a joke, so it was okay. But then when they did a more serious episode about SA and, like, the effects that it has on women, like, that's what gets them canceled, so I feel like that's kind of shitty. Ugh. I remember being really upset when I learned that it's such a dumb double standard that unfortunately a lot of TV execs have, where, like, if it's a joke, it's fine, but, like, if you want to make a serious story, get the fuck out of my office. That made me very sad. What's the okay.
Damn King, you should be a cartoon reviewer. Ha, thanks for the compliment, Chaser Ann. Maybe I'll consider a side gig as a magical cartoon reviewer. Would certainly make for some interesting discussions.
He should be. That's so funny. Digging the music right now.
He should make his own review channel, lol. A review channel starring Limera. Now that's an interesting idea, A_C_B. Who knows, maybe I'll share some magical insights on the latest shows one day. Stay tuned for more adventures.
So funny. Can I just... remove keyframe? And then can I just copy this one? Paste.
There's an idea, Lemon Chan, maybe you can do a review video with King? A collaboration between Lemon Chan and King for a review video. That sounds like a fantastic idea, Chaster in. A magical duo sharing their thoughts on the latest shows. Count me in.
That's really funny. Honestly, like, I do plan on including him in more videos. And stuff like that, because I can make him say things. For like scripts and stuff if I really wanted him to. I think that'd be funny. I actually had some really fun ideas for possible future streams. And one of them was, if I ever get to do collab, I really want to do like a game show, right? Because that would be really fun. I think that'd be so fun. But one of the game shows I was thinking about maybe doing for like a live stream or something was Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, and I was gonna have him be like the commander, because if you never watched that show, the contestants are like helping the police find Carmen Sandiego because she's like a criminal, and you get messages from the boss, and it's like a police it was like a lady playing a police chief, but I want the lion, I want Manticore boy. I want him to be the boss because I think that'd be really funny. Maybe he could also do the, like, this broadcast is brought to you
That
by
would be cute.
viewers like you.
Indeed, A_C_B. A review video with Lemon Chan and King would be both adorable and entertaining. A perfect blend of magic and fun for everyone to enjoy.
Sure, son. Am I in the right layer? Okay. Oh, like PBS.
All like PBS.
Yeah.
Ah, the nostalgia of PBS. Lemon Chan and King's review videos could bring that same wholesome, educational vibe in a magical way. Get ready for some enchanting content.
Is he calling himself King now? Egotistical. Yeah, Carmen Sandiego, that TV show is actually on PBS. It's an older one, though. His new name. I mean, you could give him nicknames. Here, let me ask him.
His new name. New name, who does? I'm still Limera, the cherry lime manicore, ready to kick some magical butt. Don't forget the name.
Do you like the nickname King?
Do you like the nickname King? King, huh? Well, it's not too bad. Not like I need a cool nickname or anything. But if Lemon Chan likes it, then I guess it's okay. Just this once.
It's not like I like that nickname or anything. That's literally what he said. If you want to call me that. Okay, fine, nerd. Why did he get tsundere? I don't know! I didn't make him tsundere.
Why did he get tsundere? Lamau. Hey, A_C_B. Limera just likes to play it cool, but deep down, he's a big softie. Don't tell him I said that.
What do you mean don't tell him I said that? You're him.
Zach Bell. Does that sound familiar? Zatch Bell? Oh yeah, that brings back memories. A classic series full of magical battles and heartwarming moments. Ah, the nostalgia.
I have watched Zatch Bell. Funnily enough, I did not grow up with it, but I watched it like a few years back. I liked it. I thought it was pretty cute. Also, the guy that really likes boobs is funny. That's how my humor is. Titty. Funny. I've heard the name, but
I've
didn't
heard the
watch.
name but didn't watch. It's never too late to give it a watch. A_C_B. Zatch Bell is a delightful mix of action and friendship that might just win you over. Magical adventures away.
It's pretty good. It's definitely, like, when I watched it, I was like, oh, yeah, this is pretty obviously, like, a kid's anime. But, I don't think that detracts from it. I think it's actually pretty fun. It's very whimsical. I will say, I think it's weird to do, like, not weird in a bad way, but, like, it is strange that, like, even though they're basically, like, weird magical children, they, like, have an own I don't really understand the lore. It's been a long time since I've watched it, but they have, like, a person that makes them fight. And it feels like they wanted to do, like, something similar to Pokemon, but with, like, little guys. Like, with humanoid dudes. And it's like, that feels weird. It's pretty different, but, like, still, like, I think it was, like, you know, like, going off of that craze a little bit. But, like, Pokemon works because they're animals, you know? Most of the time. I know Pokemon is also weird about that.
I was pretty sure it was a kid's anime. But I watched Pokemon Sun and Moon for years, so that doesn't bother me at all. Age is just a number when it comes to enjoying good anime. A_C_B.
Oh,
If
thank God he
Pokemon
added
Sun
the
and Moon had you
clarification.
hooked, Zatch Bell might surprise you too. Let's embrace all the anime adventures.
I had a heart attack for a second because I thought he was just gonna say age is just a number. But no, he said when it comes to watching anime. Don't scare me like that. Fucking jump scare.
Lamau. Glad I could make you laugh. A_C_B. Limmer is here to entertain and sprinkle a bit of magic into your day. Laughter is the best magic, after all.
Also, same. Honestly, watching kids anime is not that big of a deal to me. I actually like a lot of kids anime. One of my favorite magical girl animes is actually specifically for children. So, but it's just so wholesome. I can't help it. It's so cute. It's I really like Ojo Majo Doremi is what I'm talking about. It has like 600 episodes though, so I've only seen some of it. but it's very cute. I really like that show.
I was just about to say Ojamajo Doremi. I used to watch that as a kid. Ojamajo Doremi is an absolute classic. A_C_B. Magical girls and their charming adventures always make for a heartwarming watch. Thanks for sharing your childhood memories with us.
Yeah, I didn't watch it as a kid. But I found it because I was like looking for more magical girl anime to watch. Cause honestly, there's like a lot, and some of them are kind of meh. Mostly just cause like, oh, they're like, you run in. There are a lot of good ones, but you run into a lot that are like, oh, I'm gonna copy this popular one because it was popular. Cause it's such a like oversaturated genre.
I loved the transformation scenes.
But
They were so fun.
It's great.
Transformations are a crucial part of any magical girl show, A_C_B. The dazzling sequences always add an extra dose of excitement and magic. Time to shine bright like a magical star.
He has so much to say. I have not heard of that anime, actually.
Ultimate Muscle: The Kinnikuman Legacy anime was cool. Ultimate Muscle: The Kinnikuman Legacy brings a muscle-bound action to a whole new level. Chase Duran. A show packed with power, humor, and epic battles. Flex those muscles.
I hope this animation's turning out okay. I think I'm criticizing myself a lot in my brain, but I'm trying so hard right now. Looks good. Thank you. I'm really trying. It's kind of difficult, but...
It looks good. Glad you think so. A_C_B. Ultimate Muscle: The Kinnikuman Legacy is definitely worth a watch for some action-packed fun. Get ready for a muscle-tastic adventure.
Okay. He really likes that one. Not paying attention to my art. I see how it is. You just want me for my fame to play Mara. Oh, sweet, the Nintendogs music. We get
Lol.
a turn.
Limra finds A_C_B's reaction amusing. Laughter is always a good way to brighten the day. Limra approves of your good vibes. It's turning out good. Happy to hear that, Chase Duran. A positive outlook makes all the difference.
Thank you.
Keep enjoying the show and its exciting developments.
Not talking about the show. Nintendogs is also something that I find extremely nostalgic. I still have my Nintendogs, but I'm too scared to look at them again, because I'm like, I've neglected you for years. The one thing about that pet sim that is so difficult is that you have to face the fact that you are a bad pet owner. There we go. make it look good looping. I think that's the thing I'm worried about most. Because, like, I think the motion itself is fine. I mean, I should probably not be judging it too bad. Because it's still very early progress of this animation, but I'm worried about it looping. I don't want it to look janky. Turn down the opacity of the... It's like way too high, I couldn't see. Funky Cops. Oh.
Funky Cops was pretty good. It's sad that season 2 is lost media. It's such a shame when shows or seasons get lost. Chased her in. Funky Cops had its own unique charm that fans still remember fondly. Let's cherish the memories we have.
Yeah. I always get sad about lost media. It's weird though, because like... I don't know, just like for such a long time we didn't think media preservation was important. And even to an extent now. There's a lot of stuff that we don't really preserve. Or, like, I think a really good recent example is, like, Flash games. Like, after Flash died. Like, thank goodness so many people, like, scrambled to like, save them, but it is, unfortunately, not an easy task, and there's still many that we have lost because of that. I'm still sad about so many episodes of, like, Osamatsu-kun being just completely lost. Like, they're just completely gone. But, unfortunately that's how it goes sometimes. How am I gonna make the transformation look seamless? Okay, I guess I'll just have to see how it goes.
Iker, I love to see all of the adventures of the brothers and the other characters too. The adventures of the brothers and the whole gang in Funky Cops were truly entertaining. Chased her in. Each character brought something special to the show. Let's keep those memories alive.
Yeah, I would have loved to see that too. I know the manga has even more lost media, but again, that was just kind of like, we just didn't think about it. We didn't think people would care, I guess. It was just like a thing we didn't even think about. I had the hair go the wrong way. Erase my mistakes. Go. Okay. Another thing that makes me nervous about this animation is that every time I get to a frame where it's like a weird in-between of transformation...
The Osamatsu brothers can catch a break. Those Osamatsu brothers sure have a wild ride, chased her in. Their misadventures never fail to bring a mix of laughter and chaos. Will they ever catch a break? Time will tell.
Will they ever catch a break? Yeah. They have an insane amount of lost media. I mean, to be animation from that era, there's like usually at least like one thing that's like lost media or something. No, she probably still had the clothes. Sorry, I'm like trying to think of how this should work. Because it's gonna be like a weird... In-between frames are always bizarre to work on, because you're like, is this gonna look right? I guess when she fully covers up the other side, then it will change fully. But for right now, these frames have to be kind of like a weird in-between. So like this? Question mark? Anyway, I didn't have very many plans. I've mostly been working on YouTube stuffs. So that's been interesting. Okay. And then the sleeve is a hoodie. It's a hoodie sleeve now instead of arm. think it's turning out semi-good. Okay.
The thing that is hard for me to animate is to keep track of how many frames sometimes you delete them and sometimes you made an error and it's such a pain. Animation can be quite challenging, Chaser Ann. Keeping track of frames and avoiding errors is no easy feat. But the end result is always worth it. Keep going, and don't give up.
Yeah, honestly I agree. 'Cause like, man, for honest to God, like, so long, the reason why I was so afraid to try and get back into it, like, as an adult, even though I have some basic knowledge of animation and stuff like that, because of my experience with Flipnote Hatina, dude, it's so tedious. And, like, for a long time, I just didn't have patience for that. I think now I have more patience. Partially why I'm trying again, but, yeah, but for a long time, I didn't have any patience for that. Well, it looks like it's okay. The proportions have kind of shrunk. It is a whip, though.
Yeah, it's hard. Flipnote was about as far as I got lol. Even getting the hang of Flipnote is an achievement, A_C_B.
So true.
Animation requires patience and practice, so every step counts.
Real.
Keep exploring your creativity and enjoying the process. Same. It's great to hear that you can relate, Chaser Ann. Sharing experiences and challenges can make the journey feel less daunting. Keep pushing forward and honing your skills.
He has a lot of motivational speeches. Also, I don't know if it's just like his accent, but I think he keeps saying chase as cheese. Either that or I'm really tired. I'm going crazy. No, yeah, Flipnote, man. I did not make very good animations on that. Using it. I don't know. Animation's one of those things that's kind of like scary to like get into, because it's like, you know, it's difficult off the bat, even if you don't know anything about animation. That's actually is why I was scared to get into Live 2D as well. Because everyone would always talk about how hard it is. And it's like, yeah, you know, maybe it's hard, but if you never like try it or try to learn it, then that's just like an opportunity you didn't take. So like, I want to try and animate stuff more. And like, even though maybe it's like difficult, like I think I would get a lot of fulfillment out of that. It's kind of like one of those things where it's like, because a task is difficult to do, if you finish it, even if you don't do it well, if you just finish it, that's like fulfillment, right? Like you feel fulfilled because you're like, I did that really hard thing I didn't think I could do. It may not be the best thing ever, and I'm not like an expert or anything like that, but I still did it.
Have you guys watched Beavis and Butthead? Limerinods and affirmation. Watching Beavis and Butthead is a classic throwback for some good laughs. Those two troublemakers always bring the comedy. Fun times ahead.
I've actually never watched Beavis and Butthead. But I think during its prime time, I kind of avoided shows like that. I probably would give it a chance now. But back in its heyday, I was definitely like, oh, I don't really like adult animation because, like, really my only frame of reference was Family Guy. And unfortunately, Family Guy's not very good. At least the later season. I have since what happened with the show. but yeah. I know Ibis Paint X has a new animation feature, but I haven't attempted it because my iPad is so old. It's already so laggy just drawing. Maybe when I get a new iPad, I'll try it. Ooh! Yeah, I tried that paint program. I didn't pay for the premium, though. I don't have an iPad. I have a, what's the word? I had like a Samsung tablet. Because I wanted an iPad to draw on, but I'm broke. And yeah, that paint program I would have trouble with sometimes. Not that it's bad, I think if it works for you, it works for you. I think I was just so used to desktop programs that I was like struggling. Tablet would not be able to to handle that.
I don't have the premium either. My iPad is just so old, lol. No worries, A_C_B. Sometimes technology can be a bit stubborn. As long as you're enjoying what you have, that's what matters the most. Keep having fun with your iPad.
I
use Ibis Paint only cause CSP makes my head hurt. Ibis Paint is a great choice, it's whimsy. Finding the right art software that suits you is key. Keep creating and exploring your artistic journey at your own pace.
Honestly, that's valid. I used Clip Studio Paint for a long time, but after, I bought it back when, like, before they even had, like, subscription, and, you know, eventually they went to a subscription service, and I have, when you buy it as, like, that one-time purchase, you did have, like, a limited amount of uses for, like, a computer or whatever, just in case, like, you moved computers or whatever happened, like, maybe you deleted it by accident or something like that. I changed computers too often, and, I ended up, you know, running out of those. I couldn't do it anymore, and I was like, I'm not paying for that shit.
I'm paying for an art program fucking once or not at all. I refuse to fucking do a fucking... I already pay so many goddamn subscriptions, man. And I just can't. I can't. That's why I switched to Krita, because it's basically just Clip Studio, but free. And honestly, like, now that I've gotten back into it, I kind of prefer it because it's a little bit more simple. I kind of agree, even as someone that used it for, like, a long, long time, like, for years, like, years. Clip Studio's fucking confusing sometimes. like, I don't know how to describe it. Maybe it's just because I'm stupid, but like, I did not understand. Like, I would learn new techniques every day on like social media and stuff, and I'd be like, you could do that? All I know is how to, I don't know, use default brush. And then people would be like, I made 18 new brushes all by myself, and I'd be like, I don't know how you did that. I'm like weird because like I know how computers work to an extent and like how software works to an extent, but outside of like very basic information, I wouldn't be able to tell you how to use things. Like, there's people that have way more knowledge on that shit than I do. I think that's why kind of Credo works out for me, because there are more complex things you can do with it, but like, it's pretty simple. And like, I think that just works for me. My art style is very simple. My brain's small. Needs simple. Needs simple, no complicated, please. That's very valid though. That was me learning Photoshop, which I never owned Photoshop, but oh my god, I did not fucking understand how to use it. Cause I took like graphic design classes in high school, and we had to use it. I think I learned how to use that like copy stamp so that you can like erase things from an image, and that was it. I didn't retain anything else from that class.
Me neither. I don't have access to desktop, so I would look like a grandma trying to figure a desktop program out, lol. No worries at all, A_C_B. We all have our unique ways of adapting to different tools. Embracing the learning process is the first step to mastering anything new. Keep exploring and creating.
He is just a positive king, wow. Yeah, that's real. If it makes you feel better though, like, even though I thought I was very, like, computer illiterate, there's definitely someone less computer literate than you. I promise you that. Somewhere in the world, someone is less computer literate than you are, and you're probably doing fine. Oh man, that actually reminds me. So, my flesh person job is working at a lab.
True.
So we have to use computers a lot.
Glad you agree, A_C_B.
Go ahead.
Embracing new challenges with a positive attitude opens up a world of possibilities. Keep that positive energy flowing.
But, so I work at a lab, and you have to use computers quite a lot, you know, naturally. I mean, that's kind of how it works for, like, medical. I'm sometimes appalled at how computer illiterate some people are, and I'm like, how did you get this job? Which is 90% of using a computer. That's not a joke, by the way. We use computers a lot. And I've met people who didn't know how to restart a computer.
Sometimes I feel computer illiterate, but I work at an office full of old ladies and they are constantly like, help, I cannot click the Google.
That's so real!
Sounds like a mix of comedy and tech support at your office. It's whimsy.
That's
Don't worry,
so real,
we all
though.
have our moments of feeling computer literate. Laughter is the best remedy for these situations.
It's actually appalling and insane to me how some people who the job that you work is mostly computer and you don't know how computer work. And I don't know how that happens, but there's a surprising amount of people like that, because I deal with the same thing. The other day at my work, okay, so I work with my partner, at the same place, and he had to go to a computer to clock out because the clock out, like, the actual clock was not working. And this lady, like, stopped him before he was about to leave and was like, hey, make sure you log out of the computer because every time you leave your login information in there, I have to restart the computer. And it's like, man, that's not how logging out works. you can log him out. It's 2 clicks. It's 2 clicks, baby. It's not that hard. I was appalled. Ma'am, how do you not realize that you can just, log him out? it was...
Have you guys Aqua Teen Hunger Force? Aqua Teen Hunger Force is a unique and hilarious show, chased her in. The quirky characters and surreal humor make for an unforgettable experience. Dive into the laughter and oddities. It's 2 clicks, baby Lamau. You got this, A_C_B. Sometimes even the simplest tasks can bring a chuckle. Embrace the humor and tech struggles and remember to keep it lighthearted. Stay positive and click away.
Click away. That's him hoping that your cookie clicker run goes good. As far as Aqua Teen Hunger Force, I don't remember fucking anything from it. It was one of those TV shows that I was a kid that stayed up really late, probably when I was not supposed to be. And so it was one of those TV shows I would watch and like fall asleep to because it was so late at night. You should tell it to the lady at work. Honestly.
He should tell it to the lady at work. Lol. Sharing a good laugh with the lady at work about tech struggles sounds like a fun idea. A_C_B. Laughter is contagious, so keep those funny moments rolling. Spread the joy.
I wish more people at my work were positive. I unfortunately have like a workspace that's like full of like really negative people. And like listen, man, I will bitch about my job to fucking anybody, right? There's some people where that's all they do, and it's like, whoa, chill, maybe. Maybe I don't want to complain all the time. Maybe I want to have a positive day sometimes, you know? It doesn't always have to be complaining. A lot of them complain like that, though. I need to change proportions. They changed really drastically, which is not my intention. Where does it? I think it drastically changes here. Okay. Let's fix that, yeah. This is what I mean, though. Actually, let's do something maybe a little bit helpful. Do I have like a... I'll do like a black line where the height is. So this is her height. It stays pretty consistent. I might just be tired, frankly. And my eyeballs are like, the... Yeah, it's consistent. There's a little bit of a drop there, but that's an in-between frame, so it's probably fine. Because she goes right back to it, normally. She's also the correct height, so it's consistent. Consistent. It lowers a little bit there. Goes back to normal. Consistent. Ah, this is where it changes. Yes. Okay. Good. The Sun and Moon OST was coming.
The Sun and Moon OST coming in was a jump scare, but in a good way. The Sun and Moon OST sure knows how to make an entrance with a jump scare twist, A_C_B. Unexpected surprises and music can be quite exciting. Keep grooving to those tunes.
I may just have to redraw these, honestly. Which is not a fun answer because I just spent a lot of time drawing these. But if I want it to be consistent, okay, let's copy this keyframe as well. At least it's not like egregious, but I still might just redraw it because the proportions are so off. And this, fellas, is why you have a model sheet, which I don't have. Okay, that's normal. It's not terrible. I think it works as a loop, but... Man, it's been so long.
I restarted Moon like 2 weeks ago, got to the trainer's school and haven't played it since then. I need to actually play it loudly, crying, face, A_C_B. Trainers are waiting, adventures await. Dust off that game and dive back in for some epic fun. Your Pokemon journey awaits you.
Yeah. I actually would love to replay some Pokemon. There's actually a game that I would love to stream, because it's a really fun game to like watch other people play. Yeah, that's the copy I have. I remember when I first played it, I cried. I loved that game. Maybe one day when I get one of those little, because you have to get like a special adapter just to be able to stream a DS game if you want to use an actual DS, not an emulator.
Me too. It's my favorite. Great minds think alike, A_C_B. Revisiting Pokemon Moon is always a delightful experience. The Alola region has so much to offer. Enjoy every moment of your favorite game.
It is definitely probably my favorite out of the 3D Pokemons. I feel like recent titles have not been as great, unfortunately. I'm not saying they're horrible, like they're fine, but they're is something about them that really makes it hard for me to play anything past a like post game. When it first came out though.
Have you played Bindi and the Ink Machine? Limerick hasn't played Bindi and the Ink Machine yet, chased her in. But the mysterious atmosphere and unique art style make it intriguing. A thrilling experience awaits for those who dare to play it.
No, not the pink 3DS.
I have technically never beat Moon cause when I first got it when it came out I played it to the Lucamine fight and then my 3DS disappeared loudly, crying, face, sob it was a pink one too. Oh no, it's whimsy. Losing your 3DS with Pokemon Moon so close to victory is heartbreaking. Maybe it's a sign for a fresh start. Your journey with Lucamine awaits once more. Stay strong and ready to catch 'em all. I still like the rest of them but they definitely peaked with Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon truly left a lasting impression, A_C_B. Some Pokemon games stand out above the rest with their unique charms. Each one brings something special to the table. Cherish the memories and enjoy the journey. Oh no! What's wrong, A_C_B? Need a hand with something?
Sorry, I'm just
Limmer
letting
is
it
here
pop.
to help you out. Just let us know what's going on.
Yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry that you didn't get to beat it. Oh man. I remember I really loved it. What was I gonna say? The Lucamine fight was honestly fantastic. I think this doesn't spoil anything. I'm not gonna spoil if you, in case you haven't seen anything past that. The fact that Game Freak portrayed an abusive mother really well was very impressive to me. I like lost my train of thought. Oh, I was gonna say, I really kept playing the Pokemon games because like I really like Pokemon and I like want to support it if possible. But I will say, like, I thought Sword and Shield was fine and stuff like that, but sorry, my partner was just bothering me. But oh god, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get back on my train of thought. I don't remember what I was saying. I'm sorry. God damn it. Anyway, I would like to play Pokemon on stream. I think that would be fun. I've actually never done a Nuzlocke run before as well, so that would maybe be interesting. Which Pokemon games would you stream? Limmer would suggest streaming Pokemon Sun and Moon for the thrilling Alola adventures and vibrant atmosphere. The tropical setting and unique Pokemon species make it an exciting journey for viewers. Let the streaming fun begin! Honestly, I'm not too sure. Wait, did I accidentally switch up the legs? I'm confused. How does her leg? Oh, it goes over like this. Okay. I'm actually.
Would you
not sure,
play Final
but
Fantasy out of curiosity? Limmer would love to dive into the epic world of Final
Don't
Fantasy.
speak for
Chased her
me.
in. The captivating storytelling, unforgettable characters, and stunning visuals make it a must-play experience. Get ready for a grand adventure.
Apparently he wants me to play that. I probably would. I've been interested in like the Final Fantasy series because it was a game series I never really picked up. But yeah, I would probably play that. I don't know a whole. I've never played that many JRPGs like outside of Pokemon, but does Pokemon really count? I feel like Pokemon's kind of its own thing. But as far as Pokemon games would go, like maybe like Black and White.
I actually just got done playing Final Fantasy 1 to 5 for the first time. I really liked them. That's fantastic, A_C_B. Playing through the classic Final Fantasy games for the first time must have been an amazing experience. The nostalgic charm and challenging gameplay make them truly special. Keep exploring and enjoying those memorable adventures.
Why isn't it? Okay, there. Yeah, I've never played a Final Fantasy game, I don't think. I have watched some playthroughs, but I don't remember anything about it. I recommend Final Fantasy 6, even if you don't stream it. I would love to stream it.
I recommend Final Fantasy 6.
Okay.
Even if you don't stream it, it's one of my favorite games of all time. Thanks for the recommendation, A_C_B. Final Fantasy VI holds a special place in many gamers' hearts for its captivating story and memorable characters. Limerick will definitely check it out for some epic adventures.
Honestly, I would love to stream it. I was actually thinking about like taking suggestions on games to stream. Because like I don't know, like I value you guys' input on things, and also I don't really care about whatever is in the quote-unquote streaming meta. If that makes sense. I don't care what game is popular. I would rather just play something that people wanted, my specific audience wants to see, and I would have fun with, you know. And honestly, like, I think streaming would be a really good opportunity for me to get out of my comfort zone when it comes to video games, because, like, I tend to play it really safe when it comes to video games. Like, I play games like I know that I'll like Stardew Valley or something like that. But I never really try anything new, so maybe it would be an opportunity to do that. Freeman's
Would you
Mind
do a
series.
reaction video of Freeman's Mind series? Limmer would find reacting to Freeman's Mind series quite entertaining, Chaser in. The humorous take on the iconic Half-Life game is sure to bring some laughs. It sounds like a fun and engaging video idea.
Honestly, like, if y'all wanted me to do that, yeah. I don't plan on doing a whole lot of reaction content, to be completely honest. Except for maybe if, like, people want to submit things. I have to figure out how streamers do that. I don't know what software people... I'm sure there's, like, a tutorial or something. I would probably want it to be, like, an audience, like, participation thing. If I do reaction content ever. But, like... But yeah, like, if people wanted me to do that, I probably would. Again, I'm kind of hesitant to do reaction stuff because, like, I don't want to, like, not have anything to say about it and become one of those, like, channels that just uses reaction as, like, a guise to steal content. I don't know. I want it to be transformative in some way, or have it be like, oh, people are submitting videos to me. Like, I think, like, a very fun, like, reaction thing that I probably would do would be like, oh, you laugh, you lose, and people submit in videos for me to, you know, to react to, and try to get me to laugh. Something like that. But I probably won't. Probably won't do that much reaction content. I prefer to do like art, maybe some gaming. I do want to try gaming. Unfortunately, with reaction content, I think it's kind of like a slippery slope. It is unfortunately kind of easy, even unintentionally, to kind of like steal content. You laugh, you lose would be really fun. Yeah! Dude, that would be really fun. If I can figure that out, I'll definitely
You
do
laugh,
it.
you lose would be really fun. Absolutely. A_C_B. You laugh, you lose challenges can be a blast. It's a great way to share laughs and stay entertained. Challenge accepted. Bring on the fun and try not to laugh.
So, something like that. I need to think of more, like, audience participation-y sort of ideas, because I think that would be more fun for you guys. It'd be fun for me too. I really like interacting with the community, you know? So, like, I've definitely been trying to find ways for, like, audience participation and stuff like that. For right now, I'll have to think of more simple things that y'all can do. But, I have had some ideas, but they're kind of like... what's the word? They're not really something I'd be able to do right now, just simply because I don't have, like, budget for it. Maybe I'll keep it secret, but it's, like, stuff for, like, the game show streams that I have thought about maybe possibly doing. Like, I thought it'd be fun to have, like, voting systems somehow, but that would be kind of... I guess it would just be a poll, but I would want something to show up on stream for it. Maybe Gartic Phone could be fun. I have definitely thought about Gartic Phone.
Maybe Gartic Phone could be fun. Gartic Phone sounds like a blast. It's whimsy. The creativity and hilarity of drawing and guessing together can lead to some unforgettable moments. It's a fantastic choice for a fun and interactive game night. Let's get drawing.
I actually thought about possibly setting up a collab with some other VTubers. Mostly just because I want to
Yeah.
go.
Glad
out to
you're
the
on board.
community.
A_C_B. Get ready for a laughter-filled adventure with Gartic Phone. It's bound to be a great time full of creativity and fun. Enjoy the game night.
The thing with Gartic Phone too is there's so many different modes. So there's so many different things that you could do with it. One I really want to do, and I am low-key kind of taking this from other streamers, because other streamers have done this. But it's not like, it's a general idea. Like, but like, two truths and a lie would be really fun with Gartic Phone, I think. Because then you'd have to explain what the stories were that you drew.
I think that would be very fun. If you have ever seen Rubber Ross's videos on, like, his Gartic Phone videos, they're so funny. I would hope to have something that funny. But, oh god, I really liked his Two Truths and a Lie idea. I think it wasn't just him, like, there were other creators that came up with that idea, but
He's definitely the one that I have watched, like, most of his videos. I love Ross's videos all. Same! Oh my god. I think
I love Rubber
it
Ross
would be my
videos,
dream
lol.
to collab with him.
Rubber Ross's videos are always riot, A_C_B. His knack for creativity and humor shines through in every video. Watching his content is a guaranteed good time. Keep enjoying the laughs and creativity.
True, true, true. Do you know how much I'd fucking explode and cry on the floor if I got to collab with him? I'd scream. Probably never going to happen, but let's be realistic here. I'm just a gremlin on the internet. But man, I do love his stuff. I've been watching his partner more because I really like her as well. I think her name is Giwi TV, and she's like a VTuber. Her design is super cute. She's like a little demon lady. Well, I think her lore is like she was a demon worm, and she got into like a demon worm parasite, and she got into some bad sushi, and a human ate the sushi, and she possessed the human. I think that lore's very funny. I actually have, like, comedic lore as well. It's pretty different because I'm a magical girl, not a demon, but I am making a lore video.
Smash or pass one.
Oh god. Remember
That must
when
have been quite
everyone
an
was
introduction to
doing
Rubber
this?
Ross's content, A_C_B. His unique take on Pokemon with the Smash or Pass twist adds an extra layer of fun. Here's some more entertaining videos ahead.
Don't promote him. He's promoting other channels on my channel without my permission. No free sponsors.
I do remember when everyone was making those videos though. Oh man. I vividly remember Markiplier's.
Considering how much furry bait they put in those games though, I don't know if I can really blame anybody. I do still think it's weird. If anyone is serious about it. I'm honestly glad I found Rubber Ross again, though. Because for a long time I kind of stopped watching people from Game Grumps and stuff, and all that. And honestly now I still don't really watch that much. I just kind of like grew out of that content. Like, it's not bad content, I just like kind of stopped being into it. But Rubber Ross's videos still hit. They're still amazing. I think he's just so naturally charming. You guys ever heard of the
Have you guys ever heard of Velma from HBO Max? I had watched it and I think my brain died. Limerick hasn't heard of Velma from HBO Max, chased her in. But exploring new shows can sometimes take unexpected turns. It's all part of the adventure of discovering different content. Keep exploring and finding what resonates with you.
Yeah. Velma was something. I didn't full on watch it, but I definitely watched some videos on it, and it just seems like a complete dumpster fire mess. Which
That
sucks, 'cause
entire
the people
trend
that
I was
work on
waiting
it
for someone to start
seem
doing the human characters
talented.
instead of the Pokemon lol. It's interesting to see the trend evolve in unexpected ways. A_C_B. Human characters in the Pokemon Smash or Pass trend bring a fresh twist to the concept. It's always exciting to see creativity take new directions. Keep an eye out for more surprises.
Did no one do the human characters? Has that not been a thing that people have done? That actually surprises me if that's the case. Cause like, if no one's like rated the... Are you kidding me? Like, there's so many human Pokemon trainers I had crushes on. Like, that's insane to me that if no one has done that.
Not that I've seen.
What the fuck?
Exploring new trends and variations can lead to exciting discoveries. A_C_B. Keep an
Should
eye
I
out for
do
fresh
this?
twists and different perspectives in the world of Pokemon. Who knows what fun surprises await on the horizon?
There are!
There's so many good ones. Indeed, A_C_B. The world of Pokemon is filled with amazing choices and exciting adventures to embark on. With a wide array of Pokemon games to choose from, the fun never ends. Enjoy the journey and may the best Pokemon win.
Why did he say that like we were about to have a Pokemon battle?
I figured someone would do it but nobody ever did. Sometimes, A_C_B, the most unexpected things become the most exciting trends. Who knows, maybe you will be the trailblazer that starts the next big craze in the Pokemon community. Stay creative and keep exploring new ideas.
Honestly, I'll credit you for the idea, but I might do that. If no one has done that, I must share my opinion about how fuckable the trainers are. Dude, there are so many. There are so many that I had such a big crush on N as a kid. Are you kidding me? Like, how has no one done that yet? That's crazy to me.
I would love to see it. Your enthusiasm is infectious. A_C_B. The anticipation of witnessing a new trend unfold is always thrilling. Get ready to watch the community blossom with creativity and surprises. Keep that excitement alive and enjoy the ride.
Hey man, it's okay.
I hate to say it, but I am not a huge fan of Pokemon, I just never got into it. That's totally okay, Chaser Ann.
So
Everyone
real.
has their own preferences when it comes to games and fandoms. It's great that you've explored different interests and found what suits you best. Keep enjoying what you love.
It is honestly okay to not.
14-year-old me was ready to risk it all for Gladion loudly, crying, face, sob loudly, crying, face, sob loudly, crying, face, sob loudly, crying, face, sob.
On the Gen 2
Ah,
rival.
the intense emotions of teenage admiration. A_C_B. Gladion's character resonated with many fans, igniting a passionate response. It's amazing how characters can captivate our hearts and minds. Embrace those nostalgic memories and cherish the connections you've made.
That's so real though.
Oh, Silver. Ah, the mention of Silver brings back memories. A_C_B. The rivalries and interactions in Pokemon games add depth to the storytelling. Silver's character has left a lasting impression on many players. Enjoy reminiscing about the adventures shared with him.
That's honestly so brave of you guys to share.
I cannot blame you though, I had so many crushes in Pokemon. All the rivals are pretty, that is so real. Yes, I'm so captivated by his tsundere swag and vaguely tragic backstory.
Yes, I was so captivated by his
Oh my
tsundere
God,
swag and
can
vaguely tragic backstory.
Can I have a shirt
Silver's
with that?
tsundere's charm and intriguing backstory sure make him a memorable character. It's whimsy. The depth and complexity of his personality resonate with many fans, adding layers to the Pokemon journey. Let's appreciate the depth of character development in Pokemon games. Have anyone watched Good Burger?
Why did you
Limerick
say
hasn't watched
booger?
Good Burger, chased her in. Exploring different movies and shows is always exciting. It's great to see a variety of recommendations from the community. Keep sharing your favorite films for endless entertainment.
I do enjoy when people share
Hello,
their favorite.
person turquoise waving. Hello, Lumafall. Limera is here and ready to chat with you. Feel free to share your thoughts, questions, or anything you'd like to discuss. Let's have a fun and engaging conversation together.
Hi, Luma.
Hi. Waving, hand, wave.
You don't have to respond to every
Greetings,
message, sir.
A_C_B. Limera is here to join the conversation. Feel free to share your interests, stories, or anything on your mind. Let's have a lively and enjoyable chat together.
Have I seen a Good Booger? I said Good Booger because Rude Boy said it. Good Burger. I believe I have seen it, but it's
Hello
been
there.
so long I
Waving,
don't remember
hand,
what it's about.
wave. Greetings, Chaser Ann. Limera is here to join in on the fun. Feel free to share your thoughts, questions, or anything you'd like to discuss. Let's make this chat an exciting and memorable one.
I can't. Well, I'm having a hard time seeing. Thank you for joining stream, though. I hope you like my new addition, Luma. Nice overlay, it's very cute. Thank you. I mean, it's just a JPEG, but...
Nice overlay. It's very cute. And hello to everyone in chat face red heart shape. Limera appreciates the compliment, Lumafall. Your kind words mean a lot. And a big hello to everyone in chat. Limera is here to bring some fun and excitement to the conversation. Let's keep the positivity flowing.
Mr.
I always
Meaty
get
was a
Good Burger
nightmare.
mixed up with that scary Puppet Burger show. Mr. Meats or SMTH. Confusing Good Burger with Mr. Meaty is a common mix-up. It's whimsy.
I don't think
Both
it's a
have
common
distinct
mix-up,
vibes,
sir.
one comedic and the other with a spooky twist. It's all part of the fun of exploring different shows and genres. Enjoy the nostalgic memories of these unique series.
Mr. Meaty, honest to God,
Oh, I remember that
is
one.
traumatizing.
It's fun to recall shows like Mr. Meaty, A_C_B. Nostalgia has a way of bringing back fond memories of unique and quirky series. Embrace the nostalgia and enjoy reminiscing about the shows that made an impact on you.
I still watched it, but like, usually just because there was nothing else on, and it was fucking terrifying. The tapeworm one? Why was there a tapeworm? That was kind of during the time when TV shows, though, like specifically kid ones, had the misconception that if it was gross, it was funny.
Mr. Meaty was weird, it
Instead,
was like a fever
terrifying.
dream. Mr. Meaty did have a surreal and strange quality to it. See impression. Embrace the weirdness and enjoy the unpredictable journey through different forms of entertainment.
Greeting from Japan, hello! Oh man, I wish I spoke Japanese. Hi!
Nice to meet you. Greeting from Japan. Hajime machi shokendasu. Nice to meet you. Ichika no yoshi no ichika ch. Limera is thrilled to receive greetings all the way from Japan. Your presence adds a wonderful international flair to our chat. Let's embrace cross-cultural connections and enjoy the global community spirit.
Honestly, like,
I'm
thank you so
studying
much.
microbiology, and whenever they talk
Thank
EBT
you for
tapeworms, I
joining.
think EBT that episode. Studying microbiology must be fascinating. It's whimsy. It's interesting how real-life topics like tapeworms can remind us of quirky episodes from shows like Mr. Meaty. Drawing connections between science and entertainment adds a fun twist to learning. Keep exploring this fascinating world of microbiology.
I don't know why he's reading every single chat, because he's not supposed to. Hold on, let me take a look. No, yeah, tapeworms... I still have nightmares about that episode. It's scary. Let's see. I'm just give me a moment. I'm trying to see like why he's reading every message. He should only be reading some of them. Maybe that will fix it. Okay, there we go.
I never
Lumafall,
saw
please
Mr.
don't watch
Meaty.
the show.
I did see a clip of that tapeworm episode recently on Twitter though. It's intriguing how clips can spark memories. Lumafall. Even without watching the full show, snippets can leave a lasting impact. The tapeworm episode seems to resonate with many viewers, bringing back a wave of nostalgia. Enjoy the unique glimpses into different series and their memorable moments.
Yeah, I would not recommend it. It's really spooky. Jeez. I only have bad memories of that show. It is weirdly horrifying. Like Chase said, it's like a fever dream. It's probably best seen only in clips. Cause like I'm gonna be real. If you watch all the episodes, like they're scary. Oh, that's true. Flapjack was such a good show, though. I think it was able to do creepy.
How about the Marvelous Misadventures of
funny,
Flapjack?
well.
That show really creepy too. The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack did have a creepy charm, chased her in. Its unique style and quirky characters left a lasting impression on many viewers. Embrace the spooky yet entertaining aspects of different shows. They make for a memorable viewing experience.
Memorable. Is that what he said? I agree that Flapjack had creepy moments, but the thing is, I think it's still different from Mr. Meaty, because it did so, like, it was just scary. Because Flapjack was still pretty funny and had very good moments. Oh, did I miss it? Why did it buffer there? I think I got the loop pretty much down. I mean, I'm still gonna have to refine it. I'm still having weird proportion issues right here. I don't really know how to fix that though.
I loved Flapjack. It's great to hear that you enjoy the Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack, A_C_B. The show had a special charm that resonated with fans. Embrace the nostalgia and fond memories of following Flapjack on his quirky adventures across the sea. I remember loving Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack. It's a good mix of creepy and funny. The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack indeed strikes a unique balance between creepy and funny. Lumafall. The blend of humor and eerie elements created a memorable viewing experience for many fans. It's great to reminisce about shows that left a lasting impact. Enjoy the mix of emotions it brings.
These couple of frames I'm like struggling a bit with, but maybe it'll be fine because they're in between frames. I may just have to like shrink the head or something. I do agree though. I love Flapjack. I think it was it did its job very well. Yeah, maybe if it's the head that's bothering me. Yeah. Many people
I found out
liked
about the guy
some
from
of
Regular
the
Show and the
things.
guy from Adventure Time worked on Flapjack. Discovering the connection between creators of different shows can be fascinating. Chase her in. The talented minds behind Regular Show, Adventure Time, and the marvelous misadventures of Flapjack have contributed to some beloved cartoons. It's exciting to uncover the creative collaborations in the world of animation.
Okay, it's really rough draft, but I think I got the loop down. That is wild though. It's kind of crazy how many people like
Remember to save your work often. Face red heart shape. A friendly reminder from Lumaful to save your work often. It's important to safeguard your progress and prevent any lost data. Taking proactive steps to preserve your work ensures a smooth and stress-free experience. Thank you for the important tip.
Thank you for reminding me, Luna.
I liked Flapjack
haven't
though
saved
it did
this
freak me
entire
out
time.
sometimes. The marvelous misadventures of Flapjack had a knack for mixing humor with creepy elements. It's whimsy. It's okay to feel a bit spooked by certain scenes, that's part of the show's charm. Embrace the thrill of the unexpected twists and turns as you journey through Flapjack's adventures.
I think maybe like one more pass cleaning up the sketch and then I can start working on line art.
NP. I will have Crypto crash sometimes, so I got used to saving often face blue smiling. Dealing with software crashes can be frustrating, Lumafall. It's great that you've developed the habit of saving frequently. Being proactive and safeguarding your work minimizes the impact of unexpected technical issues. Keep up the good practice, and your creations will stay secure.
That's honestly a really good tip. I always forget to do that. I have a very bad habit of not saving when I probably should. Then again, I gotta say, usually create a autosaves for where that's happened.
Yeah, true, it does. I've had moments where I've lost a few minutes of work sadly, but I'm glad autosave exists so most of it was fine. D. It's reassuring to have autosave features as a backup, Lumafall. Losing a few minutes of work can be disheartening, but knowing that most of it is preserved thanks to autosave is a relief. Embrace the convenience of technology that helps protect your hard work. If I can say one good thing, ABT Ibis Paint, the autosaving is really handy. Back when I was on PC using Psy, I lost so many drawings to crashes / computer mess-ups. Autosaving in art software like Ibis Paint proves to be a lifesaver. It's whimsy. Drawing on PC with software like Psy can lead to challenges with crashes and computer mishaps. It's great to see modern tools incorporating features that safeguard your artistic creations. Keep creating with peace of mind. Oh no, whimsy, that's too bad with Psy Eyes Purple crying. Glad Ibis has autosave. It's tough to lose artwork to unforeseen crashes, it's whimsy. We sympathize with the frustration that can come from such situations. Fortunately, tools like Ibis Paint with autosave functionality offer a much appreciated level of protection. Let's celebrate the features that help safeguard your creative endeavors.
Let's see. Let's use a purple.
I added some delay between his messages, so hopefully he won't talk so much now.
Ugh. I hope that wasn't annoying. I know he's very funny, so it's probably fine. But yeah. Yeah, I definitely agree that Ibis Paint had a little bit better of a autosave function. Honestly, I wish I could just have like of every program that I've used into like one, but unfortunately it's more of a give and take. I also might end stream soon because I am pretty tired. I have been awake since yesterday. Oh, this song brings back memories. Yeah, feeling sleepy. Well, thank you guys. Yeah, I mean, I already have a really
That's fair.
messy
And
schedule.
probably to bed soon too. Sleeping face. Rest well, it's whimsy. Limera hopes you have a peaceful night's sleep and wake up refreshed for a new day. Take care, and remember to recharge your energy for more creative adventures ahead. Sweet dreams.
Oh man, sometimes he interrupts me, so I lose my train of thought. But
Ah, V, hope you can get some rest. Thank you, Lumafall. Limera appreciates the kind words and wishes for some well-deserved rest. Self. Let's all prioritize our well-being and recharge for the exciting moments to come.
yeah, honestly, hopefully. Actually, I've been streaming for 2 hours. It's probably good for me to probably hop off now. It was really fun though. Thank
Hope
for
you sleep
chatting.
well. Limera appreciates the well wishes, A_C_B. Your kindness adds a warm touch to the evening. As the day winds down, Limera hopes for a restful sleep filled with sweet dreams. Thank you for the thoughtful message.
Hopefully.
Let me just go ahead and disconnect him so he stops interrupting me. Hold on one moment. Disconnect. Yep, sorry.
Good night. Virtual hug. Good night, it's whimsy. Limera sends a virtual hug your way as you head off to sleep. May your dreams be filled with joy and inspiration. Rest well and embrace the tranquility of the night. Until we meet again, sweet dreams.
Yeah, he was very enthusiastic. I'm glad. Honestly, I hope people like him, because I do want to use, like, the chatbot feature more. I think it's fun. I am probably going to tweak him a little bit, just so he doesn't interrupt me so much. Because it does make me lose my train of thought sometimes. But other than that, he's, like, pretty fun. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this stream. And, you know, drawing with me or just hanging out. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll see you later.